chat. Hi chat. I'm very tired today, but as per usual, that's just the case. How are we doing today, chat?
Their sneakers. You can't win me, I can't be beat. I won't hurt you unless you cheat. You can't see me behind the screen. I'm half human and half machine.
Hi chat. Hi chat. I have emotes. This is the thing that I was talking about on Sunday. Sunday? Yes. I was waiting for my emotes to be done. And they're live now. I just almost. They're live now. I have emotes. The credits for both the emotes and the channel sub badges are both in the about, and I will tweet about them later on. But yes, that's all. That's all. That was the thing that I was talking about. Why does my camera feel really high? I don't really care. That's the thing that I was talking about on Sunday and on Saturday too. But you're not here for me to talk. So let's get into. I need to open up my server. That's what I need to do. I didn't do that. Oops. Start. Okay. That's my bad. I should have done this during the loading screen, and I completely forgot to because I closed out the Google Chrome window that has it. That I had it open. You got Optifine to work. Hey! Good. Good. Good job. You did a thing. Should have done this when it was starting soon. Or even before then, but I closed out this window before remembering to start it, so Sure you're not. Sure you're not. Bink. Alright, there we go. Okay, well, it's not spawn proof because these bitches are here. Oh, is it? I forgot the command already is. Oh, is it just whether clear? I thought it was set whether clear. I don't know. Look what you've done. You've done this. You did this. My chat haven't seen this yet. This is... I was trying to fix this before I went to bed last time, but my chat haven't seen this yet. This is, I'm building a server that, I basically want to make a practice server, so it's going to have an arena, it's going to have parkour and shit. This is one block higher, right? I'm not stupid. Hi, Pogo. Okay, first off, this is out of line. Oh no! Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Don't let me keep you up. Okay, so that's even. I really will, thank you. You've been deemed uncle. Everyone's curious about that. Hello, sir. No. Oh, fucking goddamn it. I don't know what we need him for, but we need him. Soul! I don't think I've heard this song in a hot minute. Don't wish Pogo nightmares. Blink. Okay. What do we talk about? Chat, what do we talk about? Entertain me. I'm the streamer? No, you entertain me now. I was like, someone's funny bone's broken. So that's 6. Oh, I broke this in between the 2. 4, 5, 6, right? Yeah, okay. I promise. 3, that's 6. 3 and 3, that's 6. 3, and 3. That's 6. But this one's wrong. This one's placed wrong. This one should be down to the bone. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3 would technically be like. Bink. No, fuck. Bink. Should I just put down one of these? Children. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 and 2. Oh, I fucked up. And then 1. I hate this. I don't know why this is so hard. 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and then 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. This would be 3, technically. Oh, phantoms, great. And then this one is just placed wrong entirely. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. So it's 1, 2, and 3. So this one should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How do I do this? Like this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bink, and then bink, bink. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should I just turn up the music? Because apparently I have nothing to say at this exact moment. Bink, and then bink. These. Boop. I can't tell if that's actually. There we go. Okay. Now we have to go through and clean up all the rest of them. click, 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 click. Bing, 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 bing. If this isn't right, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I don't like that. There we go, okay. So it should be like a grid pattern. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yes, perfect, okay. I am gonna go to bed real quick just to get the phantoms out of here, and then I'm gonna time set at night. Anyways, just to see if things spawn here. Oh, I guess I set my spawn when it was day. Yeah, they can stay up there. We'll have to light up the roof at one point. Now is not that point. I don't know if things... I mean, I guess things... Yeah, no, things still spawn when you're in creative, because there's a bunch of things up there, so... we're just gonna hop around here. We're just gonna fuck around. And see if anything spawn. Boing, boing, boing. What we can do... The bitch is gone. Well, okay. Never mind. I was gonna say we can heal him. Also, I don't know what happened to this carpet. I don't know what the fuck's up with that. Oh, the boat. The boat. It was the boat. Is Haha Gay still in the fucking closet? The answer is yes. That's from Soul Stream. Yeah, to understand half of what happened on this server, you need to have watched Soul's stream, and I think it's hilarious. But nothing's spawning. So I'm hoping that this is well lit enough. Maybe I should add some lanterns to like the way far points. Oh, that already has lantern. Okay. Nothing seems to be spawning. Are things like spawning on the roof? Yeah, there's things up there. So things should have spawned by now if they were going to. I'm gonna have a lantern in my hand, but that shouldn't really matter. Alright, cool. That seems good then. Creates a nice little pattern that like nobody really is ever gonna see. I don't know what I want to do particularly. I think what we should do, I think we're gonna go around and we are going to I think we're gonna take care of this. And just turn it all into deep slate. Oh, shit. I wonder if there's a tactic. Should I go through? No, I'll just switch back and forth. I was gonna say, should I go through with all, the fences first and then change it, but No, I don't think that's worth it. Fuck! There. God, okay. Well, I don't notice. Wait until next song. East Coast holds wind. Ocean. This road trip. Of a past. No. My fingers are gonna start cramping from this. Moments about a past life. I fucked up. Doesn't matter. What of my son? Keep my memories playing better last times. I'm gonna lose cool. Soul, are you still here? Are you at work right now? Let's see what for. Yeah, we're in some hopeless Midwest road trip. Ah! Are you at work? Where the fuck did my stairs go? Oh, well, they're gone. Stair, thank you. Then hello? Why aren't you here? Hello? How rude? Ooh, is that a block? Is that a... No, I have a feeling that was a fence. And now you ender walk. Fuck. Fuck. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Hold on. I'm clicking. I'm clicking. Discord isn't open. It didn't give me any notification. It's loading. I don't know why it's not, like, going. There it is. Hello?
How dare you? How Dare you.
What did I do? Did jack shit.
Dare you.
I didn't do nothing.
On your phone.
Huh?
I called you on your phone.
Oh, my phone's charging. My phone's charging. It's on the bed.
Bitch.
My
I called your phone. I sent a tweet.
My phone's charging. It's over on the bed.
God has abandoned me.
The one time my phone's charging, oh, I see it now. It's all lit up.
And then I hear my name from the
Dying.
like, where are you? Are you here? Are you at work right now? Oh my god.
No, fuck it.
Yeah,
I hate
Huh? What do you hate?
trying to make stupid corner stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate them.
I was trying to fix Discord overlays because I wanted them on my streams when I'm in calls.
Mm-hmm. They've never worked for me, and I don't know why.
Huh?
They've never worked for me, and I don't know why.
I am also having an issue of that they don't work for me, but it's so funny because they work every once in a while. But at the same time, it doesn't recognize that I'm playing Minecraft right now, even though Minecraft is like one of the things. Because you need to have, so you need to have overlays turned on, and then you need to have your activity status to work where it shows the game that you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hit one of the icons, and it will, the icon on the side, which should be like a computer monitor thing, which will then tell Discord that you want your overlay to work on a specific game, and then it should work. I'm using StreamKit to, but it only works if you have a Discord server connected, and then a specific voice chat. But then if we were in, I mean, we have stream time, but if we do like something else and we just so happen to be in another chat, so much extra work to have to go into StreamKit, make a new link for that just one.
That thing.
Tedious.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unnecessarily tedious.
I have no clue. It just be like that sometimes.
I just want it because it works sometimes, and that's the real kicker of the day. It works for some games.
Only occasionally ever.
Mm-hmm. But you use fucking Minecraft. That shit's like,
No.
You're a Minecrafter.
You play
No.
Minecraft? No.
You play funky block game. You sweet summer queer child. No. Oh.
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
So aggravating. I'm so tired. I've been out all day. Oh, I slept past my class today.
Oh no.
I like woke up because I don't know. I've been having bouts of insomnia now.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly it's not because I don't sleep. That would be foolish.
No, obviously not.
Obviously not. It's not self-induced. So anyway, so like I woke up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to sleep. And then I heard my whole family in the house, and so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not sleeping for like an hour or two.
Mm-hmm.
They left. I finally got some sleep. My sister keeps Sadie in the room while she's at school until I wake up. So, you know, the dog's like fed and stuff and whatever. The dog is taken care of.
Right.
Like I wake up, they go to school at like 7. I wake up 2 hours later, typically. I get up, I let the dog out. And then whatever, it's haha, funny fun time. In my room, all of them are laying down. We go back to sleep.
Uh-huh.
That didn't happen. I should get up. I should go and do something. Turned over, fell asleep. Okay? Right? ZZZs, right? 9 o'clock happened. And it's like, okay, I will sleep for 2 hours. I will wake up. I will go to class today. Fell asleep. Woke up. It was 10 o'clock. It's like, okay. It's just an hour that I'm missing. Everything's gonna be okay. Woke up. It's now 11:49. Class has ended. And, I get a notification on my phone, and it's a teacher, like, sending out a thing of, like, hey, no class Friday. Okay. Well, at least tomorrow I don't have to wake up early, but I have to go to work from 2:45 to 9:30, and working with a manager and a shift in training, so I will be, like, working my little ass off, and then by 9 o'clock, I will be sitting down doing nothing because this one manager hates leaving the store by himself. And, that's fun. But, good news is, I bought 5 books with the money I should be saving for reasons, and, yeah.
Get those books.
I needed some new books, and these books are really entertaining, and I really can't wait to read them. So, and also, I can use those books on the damn trip.
Yeah, you can.
So I can spend my 6 lovely hours reading and watching The Witcher.
God, I have to get up early tomorrow. I open.
Yeah, I hate it. Yeah, no, I've been a closer for, yeah, I prefer closer.
I don't mind opening, actually. It's not terrible. I just am perpetually sleepy.
Closing wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't, like, the location that I worked at.
Fair.
Because where I work is next to 3 schools. And all those kids come in, and it's from 3 different schools, and of course one of the, like, 2 of those schools are, like, a Catholic school, and
Loud car, beep, 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 beep.
so, you know, trauma and whatnot, and having to deal with that shit, and all the kids at those Catholic schools are all entitled in their own way, so...
Oh,
you know,
always.
Always. So, you know, I have to deal with that, and, you know, that's great. So, like, when it came down to it, they're like, you want to be an opener? It's like, fuck that shit,
Hell no.
Hell no, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to deal with the fact that I have to see a nun every morning. Are you kidding me? So, yeah. I mean, I still see those kids in the afternoon because they get out at, like, 3. And they still somehow appear at, like, 4, 5, and 6. So I still see them. It's just not as bad. Oh, no.
We get, like, one, like, main school rush. And usually if I'm working my usual time, I'm on lunch, like, right when it happens, so I always miss it. But when I'm open, it's, like, the last rush of my shift. And I hate it.
My manager likes to play this game of, I'm gonna not give you 10 minutes of your shift, because if I give you those 10 minutes, then you have to have a lunch.
That's fucked.
So, and it would be, like, during the time that I should eat dinner, because when I'm at work, I get, like, hungry. I don't get hungry if I'm sitting home alone. Like, today I didn't eat anything. Anyway, moving on. But, like, when I'm at work is... I just thought about it. But, like, when I'm at work. It's just when I'm the hungriest. I guess it's because like I'm out and about all day and
Yeah.
I like depression eat and whatever. And so like dealing with people does not always make me the happiest person in the world. So I eat instead of being angry so that I don't lash out at somebody.
But also,
I
like,
will.
moving around and stuff, work up an appetite.
And yeah, it's also that. So like you have all that happening, and so like I eat during those times, and so I have to like run because lately I used to be able to eat most of like what they have at my Starbucks, but like lately I haven't been able to stomach it anymore.
Mhm.
So it's like I have to go and try and eat something. Like either during the work shift when we aren't busy from like 4 to 6, and then just eat on the floor because I'm starving, or try and scuff it down during my 10 minutes and try not to choke. Um, that's
I hate the idea of like scheduling someone just enough hours to not have to give them a lunch. Like that always sucks.
yeah. It sucks, and it also it sucks worse when you like talk to them and you're like yeah, and they shorten your hours instead of like elongating it to those 10 minutes because that wouldn't kill you to just give me 10 extra minutes. Like it wouldn't kill anybody for you to give
Right.
me 10 minutes, but no. You would just rather, and if you shorten my time, then I technically only get one break because it's no longer, it would like shorten to almost like a 4 hour shift. Because a 4 hour shift is one break, a 5 hour shift you'll get 2 breaks, and then a 6 hour shift you'll get breaks and a lunch.
Right.
So it also doesn't help that our district manager is like down our manager's back and like forcing our manager to work 2 stores.
Bruh.
And Starbucks has shortened their work hours, so that's also funky fresh. Um, yeah, so that's what we've been dealing with, or at least I've been dealing with.
Beat them up.
I planned. I honestly, it sucks because I work with them tomorrow. They didn't let me leave last Friday, and I have to work with them for the next few Fridays, which is kind of making me want to call out each Friday. But I can't because, of course, they always schedule the minors to only work until 8 because of minor laws. But
Yeah.
but which also means that when it comes down to closing, it's just me and one manager, which sucks considering there's like at least one adult who also works until 8 o'clock, and it's like they can work till 9. They're a full grown adult. They're in college with me. Why are they not
Working like a full
also
shift.
working until 9:30? It won't kill them to stay another hour because I leave at like 9:20 the latest because I don't play when I'm closing because I want to get home. I don't want to be in that store any longer than I have to after working a full day.
Right.
So I become the world's biggest bitch, and I'm like, look, I like playing with you guys. Now it's not the time. I want to leave. So since y'all are leaving at 8, I need you to hustle a little bit so that I can leave at a decent time. That my
Right.
manager can leave at a decent time, and we're not gonna be sitting here on our asses like trying to rush and do anything until like 10 o'clock at night. That's just not me. No. So smile, which is why like the stream that you want to do for Friday, it's like I'm skeptical that that I can make that time because of it. Even for
No,
Friday.
yeah, that I don't, and I don't want to like rush or anything. So like Sunday works. That's fine.
Yeah, no. I mean, it also gives me time because like I was looking it up before I went to go before I went out, and the questions that people ask are so stupid. I I do not understand why people are like, this is the best quiz, and then
You read it and you're
go
like,
through it.
this is basic common knowledge.
This is like if you watched the episode 1, you would know the entire quiz like the entire quiz. If you watched the first time every content creator hopped on the S&P, you would know the answer to every question. That is how stupid it is. For instance, what does S&P stand for?
Some people
Does
don't know.
it? No.
Some people genuinely don't know.
I mean, yeah, but like for someone who's like a seasoned Minecrafter who has been on multiple S&Ps, like me asking you what S&P stands for would be
suck my
like
penis,
me
obviously.
asking. Oh god. Like
Um,
me asking you like why is the sky blue, which is a very easy answer. Like if you know science, but like other than that, or I don't know.
That's what I think, if I remember correctly, Bolton had people submit her questions. It was either her viewers submitted her questions, or she had a couple of her friends do it who are also really heavy in the scene. Well, they aren't anymore. But they had. She had like her friends get questions for her, or like make questions, because like quizzes are bad. I think I'm almost certain that Moo, Foolish's sister, helped with that stream, but I don't remember.
What I'm planning on doing is like YouTube. I watch people, especially if I'm not caught up on a certain like arc or whatever. There's this one person on YouTube I constantly go to for like explanations between all the seasons, because in total there is 5 or 6 seasons of Dream SMP right now, if I'm counting all the arcs correctly. So like there's that.
Who knows? I don't even think they know how many fucking seasons they have.
It's 6. Like when I mean seasons, I mean like arcs and or like eras. To be exact.
I think eras is like the best way to describe
yeah, and
it.
so it's eras, and then in between those eras is arcs. So there's that. I already know a lot about each season respectively, especially seasons where my conference streamers are in. So there's that.
My fault is, and I probably shouldn't tell you this because then you're immediately gonna like target those things. My fault is I don't know a lot of like super early things. I don't know a lot of like super early things, specifically like anything really before Technoblade joined.
Okay.
I didn't watch Technoblade join live. There was a couple of videos that I had to go back and like binge to catch up. But I definitely at one point caught up and was watching his content live. Like the festival, I think I watched I don't remember which stream this was. Like I don't remember like the title of it or whatever. But when he helped Tommy and Wilbur at the tower, I watched that live, and that was around the time.
Battle of the Tower.
Yeah, that was around the time where I was like watching things live after having caught up with everything. But I don't watch Tommy. I didn't watch any of his old videos. Because I just don't really like Tommy at like, and that's nothing against him. It's just not my vibe, not my streamer. Nowadays I'll watch his lore stuff, specifically only his lore things. But I don't know a lot of like super early stuff that Techno wasn't directly involved in, unless I like went back and researched it because I was like, wait, I want to know. Like with Errett and stuff, I was like, wait, well, I want to know Errett's story, so I went back and watched Errett's stuff.
So, for me, I'm the complete opposite in retrospect of I didn't get caught up into the Dream SMP until the 1st November for however long. So at that, I don't remember what exactly happened in November, but it was that it was like November 13th, I think it was. So
the 13th or the 16th?
16th.
The festival? Was it one of the festivals?
It was one of the festivals. I think that was one where Tubbo dies, if I remember correctly. So that's when I joined. But the difference between what you did and what I did is because I started gaining that hyper fixation, I need to watch this from the beginning.
Oh, you went all the way back,
From
all the way back.
everyone's perspective.
I would have. Because here's the thing. Originally, I was gonna watch Tommy's stuff. I started to go and watch Tommy's things before I figured out that, like, it just wasn't my vibe. So I would have seen earlier stuff had I gone and, like, watched Tommy's perspective.
Yeah.
But because I didn't like his vibe, I was like, no, so I'm not going to. So then I ended up watching techno.
Do not like Tommy's vibe, and it's like you, it's nothing against Tommy. I'm just not really into loud streamers. Off. Do not call me out for boomer. Do not call me out for Schlatt. They are one of the 3 loudest people on the SMP that you'll ever hear, other than Quackity. But like loud people, I typically try to avoid it as I speak to them. But
but yeah, I didn't go back and like binge watch any. I read up on it and like I have a basic understanding of everything that happened, but I didn't specifically go back and watch any of it. I watched Technoblade stuff live, and then once Technoblade kind of like stopped streaming as often, I started watching Rombu's stuff live. And then I'll keep up with Rombu, Wilbur. So I keep up with Rombu no matter what. I keep up with Wilbur and Tommy. Wilbur, Tommy, Nikki, Quackity, specifically for lore. And then I'll watch Carl if he's ever on. But like I try my best to also just keep up with everybody's. Oh, and Bad. I'll watch Bad's lore. But I try my best to keep up with everybody's storylines just going on. Whether it be like watching a review of it or like a summary or anything, stuff like that.
Yeah. I also, a lot of the time when it comes to lore, if I don't know what's going on, typically as soon as I get onto TikTok, it tells me, and I'm like, oh, okay, you know, like, that's like one lore stream I don't have to watch. But like, if I have to watch lore, if it's like Phil, I'll watch it live if I can. I'm not subbed to Phil or any of my content creators just because I don't have the finances to be giving these people $8 a month or however much it is to be subbed to them. So it sort of sucks as well because like I have run into people who's like, well, how are we supposed to know what you said is true and that you've watched it? Like I've watched Phil for a fairly long time. I watched him long before the SMP because I'm a big build person. Phil is a huge build person. Energies connect.
Right.
So it's definitely that thing of like, I'll watch you, I won't sub to you.
Right.
Like, love you to death.
That's part of the reason I don't watch things live necessarily. I watched Techno stuff live, but Techno's stuff had like far less ads.
Right. You weren't like constantly getting berated with ads, and it's also a thing of like people haven't like I hate people with sub goals where you have to be subscribed to them. Like I get it, that's how you get subs, like because people who are desperate enough, I don't want to say desperate, who are desperate enough to like want to sit down and be like, I can't miss this, I need to watch your shit, fuck the ad, I'll just pay the money. I'm not I'm not like that.
Right, I'll watch it when it's no longer live. One, because then I can pause it if I want to, and two, because it's easier to like deal with ads when it's not live.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, well, you know, it's an ad, whatever. It's not live, so I don't really have chat open anyways, but it's not like chat's gonna like spoil something for me all of a sudden just because they didn't get an ad and I did.
Right, and that's also another thing because like I used to, when I watched some of them live, it was like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm gonna wait for this ad. I wait a few minutes, and then like I look in chat, and it's like, oh my god,
God.
I can't believe this techno spawned all these withers, and I'm like,
Oh,
what?
okay,
When
yeah.
did this happen?
Hi,
Like,
hello.
excuse me? Hello.
But like, also, I understand that this is how they make money, right? They make enough money where they could turn off ads. They make
Right.
enough money where they could turn off ads for the stream, and it's not gonna hurt
Right.
them.
Or some people will, or they'll have those sub like goals, or not sub goals, but those channel points where it's like, I'll play a 10-minute ad, and it's
Right.
like, this is a lore stream.
Like, don't you dare.
Why would you turn on a 10-minute ad?
Yeah, like I don't know, but
Like that peeves me to all hell. It's like, let's use our brain for maybe a millisecond.
it's
Okay?
like maybe you
This is
don't enable
lore?
that because you
Right,
know
which
somebody's
is-
gonna like fuck you
like,
over.
That is so stupid. And then you're gonna lose a viewer count, or you know, you get those people who are like, I can't miss this.
I need
You know,
I need to sub,
like,
yeah.
I need to sub, and it's like, no, you do not, honey, because, well, first off, my channel points also show that I don't watch people a lot anymore. Phil, I have probably about 1,000 channel points. I
have
really
the
just
most
don't
for
care.
Rombu, but I also make a point to turn on Rombu even if I'm not watching him actively, and I'm gonna come back to it later. I'll just turn it on in the background anyways because I have the auto claim.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do that. I kind of just
I do. It's just a point of pride. I just like having points.
yeah, I'm just sort of like, because a lot of time they might be live when like I'm not home, and it's like being on Twitch on your phone just drains the shit out of your juice. No matter what you do,
100%.
no matter how many times you put like energy saver on, that shit says slurp slurp bitch, and it's like no.
It's
So I just don't do it. Like if I'm home, maybe if I think about it, but a lot of the time I just have the notification on. It's like, oh, okay, Rainbow's live. I'll watch him later in the day. I don't really, because again, it's the thing of like, I have like my loud noises hurt my ears, and I don't know when someone's going to be loud and yell in your ear. Oops, sorry. And then you sit in that situation where like now I have to basically have this shit on mute, barely hear anyone, and then someone who's very soft-spoken, like Nikki or something, is now in the stream, and it's like, oh well, guess I gotta turn the shit back up and just fucking suffer, because that's why I like Boomer. It's because like after stream, I can watch him, and then be like, okay. You know, I see chats blowing up around here, so he's probably talking about his big ass dumpy. He probably tossed his water bottle on his bed, and he's turned around, and he's gonna go talk about his huge ass dumpy as he picks up the water bottle. Like, yeah, okay, well, now he's about to stream about that. Or if I know that Foolish is gonna be weird at a certain point in the stream, and Foolish and Puns are gonna scream, "What did you say?" Then, you know, it's just
You know it, yeah.
Demons, yeah.
Spider agrees that the brick definitely looks better than cobble. Yeah.
I would agree. On traps.
Spider also brings to the point of like somebody who's like soft spoken rating a louder person, and then all of a sudden like you go from like, oh, I know that this person's not gonna get super loud, to like falling asleep and waking up to like some random ass screaming.
I actually have had that happen to me. I fell asleep during, like, for some reason I am able to fall asleep even though like Rambu's like, oh, or like even like Phil is like, oh my god, you're trying to sleep, I got you, and they start hitting like their whatever the fuck is PLXL or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
and then they're like, happy birthday, or like
Fourth.
screaming into their mic or whatever. It's like, is this my thing for you? Like, I have slept through that. However, there has been times where someone was streaming, ended their stream, and the next person is playing like Elden Rings, and apparently they're like dealing with the goddess of Ra. And Jesus Christ, they've been fighting it for 3 hours, and they're screaming because they're desperate. And it's like, please, why are you screaming? The goddess of Ra is not the hardest boss battle you're going to face. Please stop screaming. If it's making you this upset, get a photo of the damn kittens in a basket, calm your little ass, maybe a picture of corgi butts. I don't know what you're into, man, but Jesus fucking Christ. Play another game. And shame on the person who just turned on this person screaming. Come on. I also just like waking up, like falling asleep to like a streamer that I was watching. It's like, oh yeah, you know, this is fine. And then you wake up and it's a random person.
A random ass person you've never seen before.
Who are you? What did you do with my streamer?
I've had that happen before. I've been like watching Carl's like late night streams, and he'll like raid somebody that he knows, and then they'll raid somebody that they know, and then like it keeps trickling down, and then it's eventually like some random ass person I've never heard of, and I'm just like, who are you, and what did you do with the people that I know?
Yeah, I hate that, which is also why I typically don't watch streamers that, because I follow a lot of streamers, like it's like, their name is like Omzy or something like that, and typically I try to raid them, because if I'm doing a late night stream, typically they are streaming at that time. I'll raid them, but it's like, I'll watch your video, but I swear to God, if you raid somebody, I'm gonna be a little upset. I hate change, and that's a big change. Please don't.
No, but I think it's fun. For context, chat, what we're talking about is on Sunday, I'm doing a how much do I know about like the Dream SMP lore quiz. Basically, Soul is creating / finding questions for me.
They're all shitty questions. I don't know what second grader created all those questions, but it's clear to me that who's the blade? It's clearly Eric.
Obviously, it's Eric. I'll try to find you Bolton's VOD because I watched it. Bold of you to assume I remember anything from it. I really don't.
I'm also very adverse, and like I have a good remembrance, and I'll probably just be watching if I forget something or if there's like something I'm not totally sure about, because I am gonna try and put as much effort as
you're gonna be like, what is this? I'm gonna be like, oh, it's this, and you're gonna be like, that's wrong. I'm gonna be like, no, the fuck, it's not. No, we're gonna go on a rabbit hole right now to find out, and we're gonna like spend like 10 minutes googling it.
Yeah, we might have to push it to the afternoon because I just got invited to a baby shower by the person I babysit for. I used to babysit for, so
no, we can I don't work at all on Sunday, so we can shift it around as need be.
Yeah, I don't work on the weekends, period. If I do, it's because I'm taking someone else's shift. But just a heads up, I did get a last minute invite to a baby shower.
Yeah, for sure. No, like I said, I'm gonna like make myself a little study guide and then watch me still get shit wrong. But also,
that's fine. I do plan on Saturday to kind of create a doc full of questions with answers just in case I personally forget, because there will be a minute where I'll be like, I don't remember the answer to this question. I know the answer, I just don't remember
what it was. Yeah. The thing is also like it's sometimes it's so like fandomly accepted about something, right, or like, oh, this makes the most logical sense, so we'll say this,
right,
but the like streamer themselves don't consider it canon, and you're like, shit.
It's the Sapnap is a fire demon. No, he's not. He just has the ability over fire thing. Like,
yeah.
Like Sapnap was like, oh no, character Sapnap is not a fire demon in any way. He's just found in another blah blah blah. But I do kind of like the idea that Sapnap can use fire, and it's like,
right.
No, he's a fire demon.
Or
or a blaze, or like Phil flying in on Doomsday? On
Doomsday?
It's
No.
Doomsday. No.
No, because Doomsday was when they had the obsidian grid, right?
So it's
That's
not,
Doomsday.
yeah, that's Doomsday. I can't think. What's the other one?
The Red Festival? Was it the Red Festival? Was that considered the Red
No.
Festival?
Was that the Red Festival? Because there's too many reds. Because there's the Red Banquet.
No, okay. There's two Reds. There's the Red Banquet and there's the Red Festival. There's two festivals and then there's Doomsday.
I want to say then it's the Red Festival. Okay. All right.
Yeah, there was the first festival, and then the Red Festival was the second festival, I believe, and then after that, it's Doomsday, and Doomsday was the Obsidian Grid.
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
Like Phil flying in to kill, like, instead of just like spawning near the button room. Like, Phil flying in.
Him flying in,
like,
finding
it's
Wilbur.
more dramatic, and like it gives a reason for why because he had to fly. Because it's canonical that his current like hardcore world is somehow connected to the Dream SMP in the same way that the Bear SMP is connected to the Dream SMP.
Yeah,
even though ANZ is in there.
In the same way that fucking what do you call it? Hypixel is technically no, Scott
It's MCC.
Yes, MCC, but no. Is it Hypixel or I think it was Hypixel that the Sky Wars or whatever the fuck Techno plays, because he mentions it on his birthday that he was like, oh, I was just off like doing something, referring to when he became the mayor of it's not Hypixel, it's hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up. Give me, hold on.
Well, yeah, because it's like multiple things. I think because like Phil and Techno are already said to have a long history with each other, and both of them are on like Skyblocks. Both of them have been on multiple games of NCC together, and so on.
Well,
and so forth.
CPK was the one who sort of made MCC canon. It's not like super canon yet, but he's hinting at making it canon. Skyblock. He mentions on, I believe, his birthday, he mentions to Quackity, because Quackity goes, "Where have you been? I haven't seen you around." And Techno goes, "Oh, I've been just off taking care of something." And he like references to Skyblock. So he made that canon. CPK's sort of making MCC canon.
I cannot bring myself to watch CPK.
Okay, so here's the thing. I like him as a content creator. I watch him in MCC, not like his perspective, but like, I enjoy it when he's on teams that like with people that I watch. And he seems like an okay content creator. I haven't like tuned into any of his streams quite yet or anything, but he's getting involved with egg lore, and I really liked the egg lore, so I feel like I gotta start liking him.
Here's my thing. I despise the egg lore.
Why?
I do not like it. I don't like how it started. It's just, I've never been a big fan of egg lore. I don't know if it's because I'm just not a big fan of Bad Boy Halo either. I just do not enjoy Bad Boy Halo's content.
Fair.
I also find Bad Boy Halo super annoying.
Oh shit, really?
I do. I really do not like Bad Boy Halo. I do not like his voice. I do not like Skeppy for the same reason. I do not like his voice. I do not like...
Why do I feel like
him.
this is a take that can get you fucking like death threaded on fucking Twitter?
It will get me death threaded. I do not like their content. I don't care. I don't care what other people say. If you watch Bad Boy Halo, I don't see an issue with that. But like, I cannot.
But you personally, yeah. Which is completely fair. I watch his lore stuff. I don't watch like his regular streams, but I watch his lore stuff, and I like the egg fire stuff.
The egg, to me, it had no appeal because it just felt weird.
Fair.
If that makes
Very
sense.
fair.
I didn't like that. Like, I don't know if it's because it was like a trauma response kicking in, because I've had people promise me like shit and then things go awry and it's like, okay, no. But at the same time, I'm kind of it was weird for me. It just didn't feel right. It felt
fair.
icky. It was nasty. I didn't like that. I didn't like how close it was to a person I had a relationship with. So that turned me like completely away. And then it didn't turn good until Quackity got involved, because that lore stream was my favorite lore stream that came from Quackity. I could watch that one all day. I like the Red Banquet episode. That is the only like lore that I particularly like from the Empire. That's the only one I enjoy. That and Sam destroying the things.
Did you not watch Puffy's stuff for the egg then? Or did you watch Puffy's stuff for the egg?
I did not watch most of Puffy's stuff. I watched Hannah Rose's, which I also just do not like Hannah either.
She's another person who I don't keep up with.
I kept up with her lore because she was lore spoilers from months ago now.
I also kept up with her lore because of like Eggpire stuff and stuff like that.
Right. But like that was the only reason why I watched, is because I saw on like SS Chaos's shit that Hannah was like having egg lore, and I was like, well, you know, like I know Hannah's connection to plants and life, so I was a little curious.
It made sense for her to have egg lore.
You're right, and so I also heard that like Sam got involved, and I already knew like Sam's stances because I also watch Sam. Sam's not a comfort, but I do watch him often.
I don't. I watch. He's so there's a lot of people that I watch only their lore streams of. Sam's one of them. I really like his lore and his content. I just don't watch like his regular streams on a like regular basis.
Right. I also only mostly watch unless he's like, hey, I'm chilling on the Dream SMP and whatever. If the title is enticing enough, typically I'll pop in and I'll be like, okay, let's see what you're up to.
Right.
Because sometimes he does like a little bit of a Q&A for his lore, and I do get a little bit curious, especially with what happened recently.
Right. I love it when content creators take a time to like clear up shit about their lore.
Right. I also enjoy it,
please.
Especially even if it's just like a little bit with like added lore hints, because then it gets me more interested into watching what's happening on their streams.
Right.
But I also just really enjoy like Sam's character as a whole, just because I relate him. If I had to pity-kin him with, or give anyone a pity-kin, I would probably give me and PMR like Sam, just because it's that sense of I want to help. However, am I destroying myself in the process? Or like I want to do good for people, but is it harming me?
Right.
Or not noticing that it's hurting? So it's like stuff like where I relate to Sam's character to where his is just completely interesting for me. I also just like dissecting people, and Sam's one of my favorite characters. It's that and Dream.
I think I said this last time on your stream that Dream is one of those people where I like his character in the way that I like Joker's character. Do I think that they're like a morally correct person? Do I think like that what they're doing is correct or anything? No, absolutely not. However, he's a very good villain. And that's what I like about Dream's character.
It's also a thing of, like, what I also enjoy about Dream's character is he has the right idea. It's that poor execution. In a sense of, yeah, you might want everyone to be whole. Yes, Tommy wanting the disc is kind of stupid. Because you can get the disc at almost any time in the game. And, like, the discs aren't that important. And to that point, Tommy is at fault, because technically it all would have just fucking ended if he just handed over the damn disc.
Yeah.
Can you tell that I just hate Tommy's character? But
the thing is Tommy's character is weird because on one hand you're like, fuck man, he's just like a kid, and he has like no adult that he can trust, and it sucks. And you have to think that like, oh, like he's gone through some traumatic ass shit, but at the same time, it's like, dude, at one point you look at it and you go, this is a disc, bud. I know it has a lot of meaning to you. Just give it up.
It also, like, it hurt worse because, like, at first I was neutral about Tommy's character, but when he came after Tubbo like that, Tubbo's character, that's when I was like, oh, no. Because it was that point where Tommy literally said, like, you don't matter, the discs do, or some iteration of that. And it's like, this is the same boy who, like, sat down, risked his entire life for you, and you're gonna just sit there
you're gonna do that to him?
And say that his sacrifices meant nothing, that, like, him helping you in the end meant nothing. And that is another reason why I hated Tommy's character. It was that moment. It's also that moment I also hated is, like, Tubbo forgiving him, because if anyone told me that my sacrifices didn't matter, that I was worth less than a disc, I would drop kick your ass. I don't care.
It's like, alright, bitch, I'm gone.
Alright, like, I'm that, like, you consider me to be less important than that? Well, when you're in a tight bind, don't call for me.
Yeah.
Also the fact that he, like, Tommy betrayed Techno twice, not once, but twice.
As a jokingly Techno apologist, because Techno's also done wrong, but as a jokingly Techno apologist, the fact that Tommy came to Techno begging for help, going, I need you to help me, I don't have anybody else, hide me here, please, give me armor, help me. And Techno made it clear from the beginning. Techno said, I'm going to help you, but I'm not going to help you in the way that you want.
Right.
You want this outcome, I want this outcome. And
or the fact that he was like, hey, I'm going to help you, but I just want you to know, down with the government, I'm an anarchist. And that was, like, Techno's thing the entire time during Bogtopia. The entire time. There wasn't one moment where Techno changed his mind and went, you know, maybe we need to come. No, Techno has been adamant on, like, I don't like the government. The government has to go. This all started because you wanted to form a fucking government instead of living your happily la-di-do lives.
And then he tells Tommy, like, I'm gonna help you do this, but in helping you, I am taking down the government at the same time. And Tommy goes, yeah, like, I know. And then he turns around and he does exactly what he said he was going to do. And Tommy's like, how dare you? Bitch! Right. He laid out his plan to you.
Or the fact that, like, in the end, again,
Did we not goes put torture? What the fuck?
Clearly, no.
I'm confused.
Or the fact of, like, you know, like, the fact that, like, after everything Techno did for him to go turn over to, like, Tommy and say, like, you're my best friend, bitch. And I will help you through all of your endeavors. And then, like, let Technoblade fucking rot? Like, sit there? Like, spoiled food?
And then he has the argument. Oh God. Okay, here's the issue. I looked up this argument fairly recently too, because I looked it up because we were talking about this, where he's talking with Techno and he's talking with Techno, and I think this is during Doomsday. And they're arguing back and forth, and he's like, Techno, like, why are you doing all of this? Like, what the fuck? And Techno straight up tells him, like, I told you this is what I was going to do. I told you from the beginning that this was my plan. And then I hid you from Dream and all of this and then you had the nerve to just leave. You had the nerve to leave after I did everything for you. While keeping the axe that I gave you, you left. Like, hello? Techno didn't get the axe taken away from him. Techno didn't give the axe to Dream. Tommy did. The only reason Dream ever had his axe was because Tommy had it, because Techno gave it to him. And then Tommy gave it to Dream. Like, hello?
Yeah.
You why? Why?
And it's also the weird people speech that Tommy gives Techno that pissed me off the most.
So the way that goes down, because it's kind of misinterpreted a bit, because the most common thing people quote is Techno going, "I'm a person," but Tommy follows that up afterwards with "so are we," in reference to the fact that Techno is destroying everybody's houses.
Right.
Which is fair. That's completely fair to me. I think that they could have done it without having to take down everybody's houses. Like, that to me makes sense.
It's also the conversation for me where, like, God, what was it? It was like Tommy saying that they didn't see Techno as just a weapon, just a tool.
When it's fairly clear.
They like, as soon as he joined the server, they're like, Techno, we're in war. Let's go. And Techno's like,
shit, okay, I guess.
I just got here. Whatever you say, my guy, I guess. But it's like, that's also another thing that kind of like, which also just led me to like, even though Tommy is like, that like technically Techno probably shouldn't have done what he did, for like Techno to be right that like they did only see him as a means to an end when it came to the war, kind of proved the point.
Real quick, do we keep making all of the tables like deep slate and stuff, or should we choose a different block? Because I think there's too much deep slate going on.
I wish we maybe for the indoors we shouldn't use deep slate because it's an outdoor decoration now.
But then what do we do with the tables?
Turned everything into deep slate.
Copper?
No.
On this totally not. So there's like
Totally
the
not
warped. I like the crimson look, but I'm using that for what do you call it? What about nether brick for the tables? So nether brick like stairs and outside. Here, let me get it in my inventory real quick. Sure. Why this? Let's try this. Let me paint you a picture.
Sorry, I just got like a text from one of my shifts and I...
No, you're good. You're good. There's also, should the chairs be the same color as the table? I guess, yeah, huh?
I hear echo. Where? Echo? Echo where?
Echo dot?
Echo dot? Okay, Echo starts speaking. It's like, hello, lost soul. Your address.
Hello, would you like a reminder on what your address is?
Did you forget your address? I got you, fam. I kind of like that. Actually, I really like that. Okay. It looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like Hubba Bubba.
Shit, you're not wrong. Okay, so we'll do that. So the center of the tables is that white terracotta. And then nether brick. Yeah. Yeah, because the thing is, the Butcher Army?
Yeah.
The Butcher Army did not see Techno as a person.
It didn't help that they had someone like freaking someone who's just about as bloodthirsty as the rest of them, which is kind of the downfall in their story arc for Quackity. Because like Quackity was the main reason why they decided to kill Technoblade. Like it was Quackity who was like, we should kill Technoblade, and it was Quackity who pushed it. Now I don't remember what else happened exactly, because that was one of the few streams that I actually did not watch to completion because I fell asleep and I was sleepy. But it did. It just seemed
the thing
like when it came
what
down
I
to it.
remember the most out of that stream is so there's two things that I remember the most out of that. One is fucking Techno telling Ghostbur to like take friend and get out.
Right.
One, I remember that, and two, I remember. Please rate me 5 stars, thank you. Do I get
Do it.
So do you have like snacks or anything? No. No, I'm gonna rate you 1 star. But no, please, 5 stars. What can I do? Can I get 5 stars rating? What can I do for 5 stars rating, please? This isn't an Uber. We're taking you to an execution. No, but Tubbo, stop. But I want 5 stars. That's what I remember most is the Uber.
My favorite lore as of right now between Techno and Tubbo is in the Legacy era. That by far has made me laugh and really enjoy Techno and Tubbo interactions, which we don't get enough of.
I think
I don't want to spoil it
if
you haven't seen it, Bucky.
What stream?
It's the latest stream. It was the Revengers arc.
When they go and save Michael?
Michael.
Yeah. I am caught up until so I know AimZ dies. I don't know the entire conversation. I know a little bit because fucking people are talking. Yeah. I know a little bit of like what happened, and I know vaguely about AimZ and Ghostboo's interactions. I have not watched Rambu's latest lore stream yet. I need to do that, and then I need to like properly look into AimZ's stuff. But I know AimZ like the
doesn't have a lot of. Actually, AimZ has sped run lore, which is also another reason I'm not particularly interested in watching AimZ. It's that feeling of rushed lore that I do not like.
Right? You just got there, and I know for a while AimZ was just decorating the mansion, but that turned into lore really quickly. Getting the mansion in general turned into lore.
Yeah, that in itself is lore. That and the fact that like it was Rambu who introduced who introduced AimZ to the SMP, and like that whole spiel, like it to me, it felt too rushed. I also didn't like the fact that like I also just don't like Foolish. Like I follow Foolish on Twitch. I get notifications when he's live. I hate Foolish. I do not like this man.
I don't watch Foolish. I don't like particularly dislike him, but I'm very like neutral on him.
I don't enjoy him as a person or a character. It's also a thing of like his voice. I'm gonna get death threats out of my ass.
You're coming for like everybody's fucking comfort people.
But I don't like his voice at all. I do not like how obnoxious he sounds to me. It's just not.
He sounds a little obnoxious.
He's really obnoxious to me,
and it doesn't. I don't know his vibes.
If I watch his streams, it's muted. It's in the background, maybe at best. Like thinking about his voice is giving me a major headache. Like I do not enjoy Foolish's content, nor do I enjoy his voice, nor do I enjoy the fact that he was too giddy to be the first person to take AimZ's life the moment that AimZ joined the SMP. Like I get it, it's like a ritual at that point.
Is it to die? To have to die?
To like kill the first, like, the when a member
to take somebody's...
like, joins the SMP.
Oh, no. Okay, I got you. Never mind.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
I get that. No. I get that. Like, that's great and all, but like I
Why
just feel
is there
like
no
it's
nether
such
brick
a...
slab?
I could have sworn there was.
There's a red nether brick slab, but not a dark nether brick slab.
Okay. But
Spider
like,
likes
I
foolish.
get it, but I kinda just don't enjoy the fact that, like, at this point it feels like it's such an outdated thing to do that to someone.
So like, oh, somebody joins, time to
yeah,
make sure they
because,
have
like,
their first death. Canonical or not, like, they have to have their first death.
Right, and like Aaron wasn't doing that, even though he's been on the server a little longer than Amesy. Aaron like tried to give Amesy netherite armor, and then as soon as Amesy got it, a foolish went, "I got you," and then was like screaming in excitement, and like I was just like, I can't watch the stream because that would deeply annoy me to the point where I would just leave. I'd just be like, I'll join later, because if someone
I'll
kills me,
I'll log off and come back later, kind of thing. Yeah,
yeah,
fair.
I will join when he's gone, like, because that was unnecessary, and I will now explode because I do not enjoy that. I do not enjoy dying on purpose. That pisses me off, unless it's spoken about. But like that makes me so angry. It's like, why would I want to join if I know that someone's just gonna come up and knock me out solid? Because I get it, but at the same time, if you do that to me, I swear to God, I will never forgive you.
Right? It's one of those things of like, oh shit, fuck. Even as like a joke, like, God damn it, I keep destroying this block. Even as a joke, at one point in time, and like the thing is this isn't to undermine like their like friendships and stuff. Like, if Amesy had a problem with it, I'm sure Amesy would like say something. But yeah, no. So sometimes like people will interact in a way where I'm just like, you don't need to be doing this.
Right, like per se, if I were to join the SMP, like, let's say, like, I randomly get invited, which would be hella stupid of them.
I think you
but,
should
like,
invite Soul for SMP. Soul for Dream SMP.
No, stop.
Soul for Dream
But,
SMP.
like,
2022's.
But like if I joined the SMP and like someone killed me, I'd have been like, okay guys, I will join you guys later, and then I would just turn Discord off, and then I'd just be like, I'm gonna sit in this room in the dark because I will go feral if I talk to this person right now. Like it just that kind of thing kind of upsets me because it doesn't, because like even Amesy was kind of just stood there like flabbergasted, and I would start a riot. There would be a riot in the streets. I would have a stick with a little sign on it talking about how much I hate this person because it was so unnecessary. So unnecessary. I could talk about this all day. I hate foolish games.
You're gonna get death threats.
Give me them. I crave them.
This is gonna be the one stream of mine that like blows up, and you're just gonna get fucking death threats.
I'm gonna get death threats out of my ass, and that is okay because everyone's opinion is valid. However, anything related to foolish is invalid. I will sit down and watch.
I do like your ship stance though.
I used to watch like little like TikToks of that. I cannot. It's just Again, I follow Foolish. I don't have a single channel point. I get notifications he's live. I go, whoop de fucking do. Too lazy to remove him from my follows list. But he's there. The only reason I think I follow him is for the Dream XD lore.
Fuck, yeah, you're not wrong. Part of the reason why I really like him is because he has Dream XD lore.
Because we won't get it anywhere else. So I have to get it where I get it. Just so happens to be on my least favorite streamer. It's the same thing. I also don't like George because I do not like his voice. I also don't like how childish he is. He is too childish.
I don't like how childish George is. Yeah, no. I 100% I agree with that one.
I do not. It's like, on top of that, with like Dream sitting there and saying, like, it's so hard to do a video recording with George because of it, I would be like, I can't be friends with you. I cannot be friends with you. Not after I put all this time to like make sure that all of us could be here and all the stuff that I just learned that that Dream does for a stream. I would lose my shit.
It's one of those things where like it's just a major personality clash of like if I ask you to record a video for me and I make it very clear that this is like work and you're gonna show up and you're gonna goof off the entire time, I'm gonna be a little upset. I'm gonna be like, hey bud,
yeah,
you could have said that you don't want to come do this video and that would have been perfectly fine, but I'm trying to like do something here and you're not working with me.
Right.
We're friends, but like just no, stop.
And like even it's like Dream like saying like Sapnap typically gets it together. George does not. And see, at that point, I'd have just stopped and been like, you either I would say, George, you either need to get your shit together or don't be a part of this video, because I care for you as a friend. I do not have the time for this, especially since Dream considers streaming like making videos like his entire thing. Right. So I would sit down and I'd be like, you either get your shit together or you can get on out of here, because there's no reason for this. There's no reason.
Shit. Soul.
Huh.
Soul.
What? What happened?
Aww.
What?
Come to I'm trying to find like a room that you might know the location of. Come to like the map room, I think. Do you know where that one is? Second floor. Yeah,
I'm in the map room.
Do I know where the map room is? Haha, found it.
Oh shit.
So
what? I want you to know the white stain. I have a texture pack, so the white stained glass looks differently to me. So you're putting a lattice down.
I think lattice it looks down. Pretty.
Hold on. Let me open your Twitch. Hold on.
So maybe not for every single table, but like I think it looks really. I forgot glass exists.
I like it, and I feel like it's a good way if we put something on top of it, because like if since we're putting like maps on it or whatever to cover it up, because then that's a great hidden light source. In a sense.
Fixing the rooms.
So are we doing glass instead? Like for most of the rooms we're doing glass instead of okay.
Instead of the white terracotta. I forgot that glass existed.
So what room do you feel like, because we have the libraries, the dining rooms. Alright, I'm saying you do the dining rooms. So. Okay.
Just instead of white terracotta, glass.
Yeah. I like Schlatt, and the only reason that I like Schlatt, because I'm now saying like clever shit, is because he is such a comfort streamer. He is so engraved into like, I'm feeling down, I'm going to listen to Schlatt now. That like changing to like stop watching Schlatt kind of sucked, in a sense of like I felt like I had no one else to make me feel better, because at the time Schlatt was my only streamer that I watched. So it kind of sucked when like the shit happened with Schlatt, and I had to just sit there and be, oh, okay. I guess I'll just stop watching Schlatt, and then I tried to stop watching Schlatt. That didn't last long. I maybe got 2 weeks in, and then I was like, I can't do it. I'm gonna turn on Schlatt stream. I'm gonna watch Schlatt. There's torches here. Why are there torches here? How did we miss this?
I don't know.
How is this happening? But it's definitely a thing. I do just see Schlatt as like a constant, and even like I'm also used to very raunchy humor, sadly, so like listening to his humor makes me laugh. It makes me giggle. I enjoy it, and it sucks, but I do. At the end of the day, I'm a poor sad soul. But yeah, no, I do enjoy Schlatt. I like Schlatt's characters in every SMP that he's ever been in. To this day, even the one with the like, I hate Swagger Souls, because like a lot of the times when Schlatt gets in trouble, it's always because Swagger is in his videos and Swagger did something that he shouldn't have and still don't know how like it managed to get into a lot of
Swaggers
schlock.
is. That's a name that I know, but I don't like know.
He is.
I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time connecting that name to a person.
He's very much faceless. He's typically has like a Crusaders sort of like helmet on. Like his motif is like having a Crusaders type look. So you know, like the white garb, the cross, and like that weird bucket helmet.
Okay. I
like,
know
that's
what look
his-
you're talking about, but I'm still not connecting out that face to anything.
He is very much a streamer who is okay with his type of humor, in a sense of like he really doesn't care who he offends. Is probably the best way that I can put it. I do not watch Swagger. I do.
He sounds
not
like
know
another
too
person
much.
that I wouldn't really enjoy watching.
You probably would not, but he is sort of within the realm of people that I watch. But I do not enjoy his content. Even though his voice to me is funny, and like on occasion does he come out with a good joke? Yes, I will not lie. On the opposite end of the spectrum, it's your joke is not okay for the century that you were in, sort of deal. Like he'll say something and it just teeters. It teeters on that. You're being offensive, but you can kind of get away with it. Sort of deal. At least in my eyes, he gets that kind of shit. And he'll do things like a joke that Schlatt got in trouble for because it wound up in his video was and on his thumbnail, which was stupid as fuck. Why would you do that? But it was a character with blackface. And so like everyone went off.
My
and
thing
everyone went off
is
on
like, does Schlatt not have like an editor that catches that?
That is also my thing. It was like, you gotta be kidding. Who did
you find? What editor did you find who has that exact same like humor to let that get away with that?
The only person that like I could think could possibly be editing Schlatt shit
He could edit
would be
himself.
Connor. That's true, but he lives with Connor. He lives with Connor Eats Plants. Sonic guy.
We're fucking really?
Yes, they live together.
Huh. I'm not surprised I didn't know that, but I'm like mildly surprised.
So they live together. They live together with his cat Jambo. And yeah. So the only other person I could think who could possibly be like a reason for why it's slid past is because it's his roommate
Who
and
is around
maybe
that constantly.
right. Who is it's enough for like Schlatt to be like, hey, you feel like editing this video, I really don't have the energy for it. Connor saying sure. And then saying, it'd be haha funny if I put this as a thumbnail and this doesn't seem too offensive, I'll keep it in the video. And of course, that backfires
And then
it was too offensive, and who gets in trouble for it other than Schlatt. And so like, am I defending the fact that that's in there? No.
But
On
like
the
that's a
opposite
explanation
end,
of why it might be.
It gives a good explanation for why it's there, because there is another content creator in his house
who is probably desensitized to that sort of humor.
right, who's
and, like, lets it
desensitized to
pass.
that
Okay.
humor and probably hangs out with Swagger as well and is fine with that humor, or maybe doesn't see the harm in that humor. But everyone else does.
I'm kind of just flying around. I guess we should light up the rooms.
I also think we should probably, because every single wood thing in here is made out of fucking birch and oak.
I want to light up the rooms here.
Sure. Open. But like, so again, not excusing anything that like Schlatt puts out on his shit. He's gotten better. I have not seen. He's kind of been under the radar, at least from what I've seen on Twitter. However, it like doesn't excuse the fact that things were there or that it got through. No excuses on that part. On the other end, I I do not condone racism. I also...
I'm gonna cancel you for condoning racism.
I do not condone racism. On the opposite end, I can see how it slipped past his radar. I can see someone he trusts editing that video and him saying, sure, go ahead, here's my computer login.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh god. I'm gonna get death threats out of my ass.
I'm telling you, this is somehow going to be the one stream that gets really popular, and unfortunately, it's going to be at your head.
It's gonna be, yeah, everyone's gonna be like, everybody should go check out Buccaneer Space, because there's this one person, apparently their name is Soul. They don't like Foolish, they don't like Bad Boy Halo, they don't like Skeppy.
And they like Schlatt.
And they like Schlatt as a content creator, and is giving it an excuse for the shit that is on his, that he puts on his channel. And then I'm just gonna have to shrug my shoulders with the 99 plus things and just never open Twitter again.
Just, shit.
I'm fine.
Oh well.
Oh well. It's great news is that I really don't use my socials anyway.
I'm sort of lighting
You can't hurt what's already broken.
So the sort of like height that I've been doing it is like where the stairs are, and then just like the middle of the decoration. I think it's that block. No, it's that block. And then like corner of the room.
Well, I need to go find the jail cell because I was just doing the willy-nilly shit. Hold on. Where's the jail cell? Where was it?
God, what were we talking about? We got on this topic of what? The fact that like Tommy betrayed Technoblade?
Yeah. Like either way, like depending on which side you viewed it from, you can see it as like honestly, it's a betrayal on both ends.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Technoblade definitely did Tommy wrong. But Tommy also, in that same hand, did Technoblade wrong.
Right, like, to be honest, it's perfectly okay that they're mad at each other, because each one's valid in the reason why they are mad at the other person. But, again, it's that great thing about watching an SMP with multiple people. You get multiple perspectives, therefore you get multiple different views on how the story
something went down, yeah.
Right. Like if you only, let's say if you only watch Tommy, then it's Technoblade that's in the wrong. If you only watch Technoblade, then it's Tommy who is in the wrong. It's the same thing of like people who watched Wilbur knew that Wilbur was the traitor, because when they were like, hey, if the traitor like says it was them, you know, we won't get mad at you, or you know, whatever.
And Wilbur just, fuck it was me. Yeah, fuck it, you like
legit said it's me, and then they were like, haha, very funny. Who's the traitor? And like, you know, like,
it's like at that point you can't, like, buddy.
You can't be mad, right?
He said,
in the end, you know, this was your fault. You should have taken his word. But also, you have to see it from the character's perspective of Wilbur built it. Why would he want to destroy it? What would bring him to the point of destroying it?
Right.
But it's also that thing of like, it felt like with Wilbur, if I can't have it, then no one can have it.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
That was his mentality for the rest of it. If I can't have it, no one can. And then he kept that mentality through it.
The thing also is, people are like, Phil, why did you do this? Like, Phil, why do you have like the beliefs that you did? And Phil turns around and goes, the only source of information I had was these letters that were, I think it was Foolish. Ironically enough, I think it was Foolish that he was talking to about this.
Brought attention to it, and it was Quackity and him, actually, I think, who further talked about it, I want to say. Or maybe I'm remembering that wrong.
Oh, no, I want to say it was Foolish, because I want to say they were cleaning up the vines
Yeah. So
in the crater, and I think that was foolish.
it
But
was.
they had a conversation basically of like, Phil, like, how did you get here and why did you do the things that you did? And Phil goes, one, the only information I had was from the letters that Wilbur wrote to me, and then subsequently stopped writing to me, which is why I came here. And two, I trust Technoblade, and Technoblade said, I want your help with this, and who am I to say no to him?
Right, and it's also like a thing of like, I saw this entire thing corrupt my son. Why would I want it to affect my adopted children as well?
Yeah,
like
this I watched your government destroy my son and get him killed by my own hand. Why am I gonna sit here and let it stay around?
And it was like, why would you, like, it's like when he had that speech with someone, I don't remember who it was.
I want to say again, it was Tommy. I want to say it was Tommy, and Tommy goes like, Phil, like, what are you like doing? Like, why are you doing this? And Phil's comeback, Phil's comeback was, God, I think what it was is somebody asks him, since when have you been X thing? And he turns around and he goes, since I was forced to kill my son. Which technically he wasn't forced to.
Well,
I know. I understand.
It's that morality thing.
Yeah,
that
I know that like Wilbur begged him to, but he could have said no.
But it was.
But like I get
honestly,
what he. I get it.
I like when people tell me that he could have just like stopped him. It's like, yeah, he could have. He realized the way to stop him. He realized that the only way to stop him was to kill him.
Wilbur would have done it himself anyways. It didn't matter.
Right. Right. Either way, Wilbur would have died.
Yeah.
Because that was his unfinished symphony, and for him, dying was the only way. Because he knew what could happen if he stayed. It's like that thing of like, if you did something wrong and you thought that the only way out was X, Y, and Z, because of your manic state, you're gonna think that X, Y, and Z is the only answer.
Way. Yeah.
So you're more inclined to do it. And he thought, what better way to die than where I started, which would be Phil, because Phil is where he started, right? Phil was his beginning and his end.
Yeah.
Which is also a symphony.
Which is Phil's comeback of like, it was, since when were you, I think it's like, since when were you anti-government or whatever, and his is, since I was forced to kill my son. So, I don't know what you guys expected from me.
Right. It's definitely that thing of, you don't know the pain I've been through since I've got here. Like, since
he showed up, and it was, as soon as he showed up, he was thrown into the situation of...
Right. Him and Techno had the same thing of being thrown into something they had no idea what was happening. And,
it was just, alright, well, let's do it, I guess.
Right. Like, Phil expected to go there, see his son.
See him ruling...
Right.
Not ruling, but like seeing him president of like this great like thing going on, like, oh shit, like he's doing so well for himself.
Busy. Right. Maybe he's busy. Maybe he doesn't have time to write me letters. Let me go check in on him just to see how he's doing. Come back to a broken son who has gotten to the point where he thinks the only thing left to do is to die. And Phil, knowing that this is not his son, seeing how broken that this country has made him, Phil would have rather ended his son and what he created if it meant saving other people from getting pulled into the same group, which didn't help because people were so infatuated with this idea of a government that they couldn't see past, everything else that came afterwards. Yeah. Lucky.
I think it's interesting. I think the SMP like specifically the characters are a great study of like fucking human psychology.
Oh yeah. Like legit wrote my paper in high school on like Phil.
Fucking Bastard of Bolton did a whole thing about Dream SMP. I think it was their bachelor's included the Dream SMP. I forget in like what degree or whatever.
So,
but yeah, people have written whole ass like papers about Dream SMP in school.
If I can find my paper that I wrote, I will 100% do a stream of me reading it and then dissecting like what I thought. That's if I find it, because it is on a old school like email, and I do not know if I have access to that email. But it was like it was supposed to be like a sort of thesis of sorts without being like an actual thesis. And the entirety of it was why Phil went
Please
to
don't
go
tell me it was
see
a
his
master's thesis. Was it a master's thesis? I know Bolton's was I think Bolton's was either her master's or her like bachelor's or whatever the fuck it was. I forget.
I don't remember. I know I used to follow Bolton for a while, and then their content kind of just faded off my For You page.
I can tell you exactly why their content faded off their For You page, because she no longer does Dream SMP stuff. She used to do Dream SMP theories, and that's what got her really, really popular. Because she was known as the quote-unquote like Dream SMP theory girl. And she was like, this isn't the type of content that I want to put out anymore. I'm gonna stop, and stopped. And she still like streams and everything, but she doesn't like focus on Dream SMP anymore.
Which is fair. But the Dream SMP, I will go down with it. So it has me by my balls. So long may the SMP reign. long may it prosper. But who doesn't want a lantern hanging one block from their head as they sleep?
Listen.
Yeah, you know what, that's fair, because good on them for wanting to make the content that they want to make.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that's like almost 100% why it's no longer on your For You page.
That's a possibility, because like I don't so follow like SS Chaos, but all I get is either Dream SMP or curse shit. So you know.
Script writing, yes.
My ears. Long may they die.
Die, bitch.
Script writing, okay.
Did you look it up? Did you like find her Twitter? Casually and quietly hide the fact that we had to extend this closet for the zombie.
If we just took it out of the boat and just put a name tag on it.
Should we name tag it then?
I guess so, because then we can make the fucking thing smaller.
Search
so we
for
can
degree. Yeah,
what?
No, Spider's talking about how
okay.
they found the thing. I think it's hilarious.
Oh.
There's some gay shit going on in the closet.
It is called the gay closet.
Do you want to open it?
I'm afraid of what's about to happen if I go ahead and open it.
Go ahead and open it.
Oh. Two bros sitting in the closet, 2 inches apart because they are gay. Well, now we gotta name both people, because this is a bromance that needs to happen. Anyways. Anywho. What the hell? You know what I've been doing for the past 48 hours?
Huh.
I was reading a Technoblade slow burn that I found on AO3. And I cried because I was so invested, and the second, like, book left me on such pain that it ended that way, that I cried. And then I saw next work, and I stopped crying, and I turned serious, and I read that shit in the car. And they're still uploading. Oh, no, bitch. Maybe you should have broke the boat.
The thing is we need to rebuild the fucking closet, but I'm trying to give them some more space.
If we just make it like a walk-in closet, and then just break this right here, like this section right here, so it can connect it to the other closet. I have to go get them. I'll be right back.
Go get them.
Both of them are name tagged, right? Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, you cannot place a boat on carpet. I hate that mechanic. Maybe he'll walk. Wait, if you place a villager in that room. Oh god, did both of them go around the corner? Hold on, are you boyfriend too? You are. God damn you. You need to go into an open space right now so I can place this boat.
I'm gonna make a little villager trap.
You should trap the door too.
Oh, we should have left. Yeah, should have made it so that they don't.
Because they're just walking away right now. Like it's a Tuesday morning. Are you boyfriend too? You're not even a boyfriend. So angry.
Where's the other one?
Fucking boat. Get in the boat.
Well, that's boyfriend too. I don't know where boyfriend is. Is boyfriend?
Boyfriend one bird.
Uh-oh, he's gonna die.
Which one are you? Get in the boat.
So boyfriend one is gonna die.
Yeah. I got the wrong zombie. I will be. Hold on, I have 2 zombies in a boat. I got boyfriend 2 in a boat, and I have a random ass zombie.
Okay,
So
bring them to the room.
I can't do that because they're in the same boat.
Where are you?
I'm in the library. The same
Upstairs?
library. Yeah, that the first boyfriend got trapped in, and that we had to like get rid of the cabinet. Walk in the boat. Come on. No. Come on.
Wall off the door so they can't get out. Break the boat and then get one in the boat. I'll be there soon.
Hold on. There's one of the okay, I think I got boyfriend 1 or 2, I think. Yeah, I think I did. Alright. I got boyfriend 2. I think I just saw boyfriend 1 die.
No. He died a long time ago.
Oh! I'm just gonna cry. I like how nonchalant he just went. Yeah, no, boyfriend 1, he didn't know a long time. I'm so emotionally attached to these zombies. Don't be like me, kids. Don't be emotionally attached to zombies. I hope you're not in this room right now. I see you.
No.
I'm like, stop.
Closet. Walk into the closet.
Why don't you just ride the boat?
Zombies can climb ladders?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Oh, this villager just fucking parkoured. Alright, down. Go. Go.
No, I
Walk, bitch. Jump, motherfucker.
knock him off. Shit. Get down there. Go. Use the brain cell that you have.
He doesn't have one.
He does. On my screen, he has like a piece of his brain out.
Just because it's a brain doesn't mean it's a brain cell.
I'm gonna cry. Hold on. I got this. Don't worry, Bucky. We can save the day with the boat. Good idea. Let me go.
Oh,
Alright.
interesting.
The question is, we have to work fast. I need you to put villagers behind the closet so that
There
they
is.
will only be there. Oh, this one.
There's several.
Oh, he's in the boat. Okay, so if I just wait, break this one and then
Name tag one of them. Name tag one of them,
boyfriend one.
yeah. Oh, I was gonna say boyfriend 3.
Oh, well. Cry myself a river. That's where I'm going. Oh.
Minecraft posters and brindles smooth. Yes.
The things I like how on both of our streams we spent 10 to 20 minutes trying to get these damn zombies in the closet.
Uh-huh.
Just one.
How did the villager phase outside?
What?
I think I put villagers and I can't. Oh! Alright.
Saying.
Hey guys. Hey guys. What if we just jump?
He survived that. What the fuck? He survived that. How did you survive? Oh. He didn't
Go on.
survive that one.
Go on.
Why do they get stuck here? Where's the children at? I'm gonna be the second big thing. Goodbye.
Oh god!
There goes that one. And how did you survive? Stop surviving this shit. Y'all are ridiculous. Goodbye. And thing 2. Bye. He survived!
Oh, why is it on the tree?
Run away and become Batman because he survived. Or don't become Batman. I'm so sorry. One of these days. Oh, more children. How beautiful. Okay. Okay, go. That is oddly satisfying. We should close them.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Alright, what a
Unless
perfect time to
you're-
end stream.
What a perfect time to end stream.
Y'all have any final words?
Please don't send me death threats. Not tonight. Maybe
Y'all should send Soul death threats. /J.
Flash J. Alright. Actually.
I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be funny.
Yeah.
I might send you a death threat, who knows?
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, anyway, chat. I will be live tomorrow, probably Zelda. Probably, who knows. As always, remember to drink some water, eat some snacks, stretch, and remember that this is valid. Alright, bye chat. Bye chat.